Today we reflect on the beautiful mystery of Mary's Immaculate Conception, God's special work of grace in her life. From the very first moment of her existence, God preserved Mary from original sin, preparing her heart and soul to be pure. When the angel greeted Mary and called her full of grace, it revealed a life completely filled with God's holiness from the beginning. Long before Mary was born, God promised a woman who would stand in total opposition to evil. Christians see this prophecy fulfilled perfectly in Mary. To carry the Holy Son of God, Mary herself was prepared as a holy vessel, pure, set apart, and filled with grace. The Immaculate Conception reminds us that God equips His servants. He fills ordinary lives with extraordinary grace, just as He prepared Mary for her mission. May we, like Mary, open our hearts and say yes to God's plan every single day.
Great question. Many people ask, how could Mary be conceived without original sin when her parents were ordinary people? Let's tell the story simply. Joachim and Anne, Mary's parents, were normal humans like us. They lived in this world, they had weaknesses, and like everyone born of Adam, they carried original sin. So naturally, you would expect their child to inherit it too. But something extraordinary happened. At the very moment that Mary was being conceived in her mother's womb, God stepped in with a special miracle of grace. He reached forward into the future, to the sacrifice Jesus would offer on the cross, and applied that saving power backward in time, right to the beginning of Mary's life. This means Mary was not saved after she fell into sin like the rest of us. God saved her by preventing her from falling in the first place. That is why the angel later greets her in Luke 1:28 saying, "Hail, full of grace." She was filled with God's grace from the very start. God was preparing a pure and holy vessel for His Son, just as the Old Testament ark was made spotless to carry God's presence. Mary became the new ark, untouched by original sin, not by her own power, but by God's perfect plan of love. This is what we mean by the Immaculate Conception, God keeping Mary free from original sin through the future merits of Jesus Christ, so she could become the mother of the Holy One who was to be born. And that is the beautiful story of how Mary, though born of ordinary parents, was conceived by an extraordinary grace from God.